What if your greatest gift was also your heaviest burden? What if the very thing that makes you brilliant is the same thing that makes you feel completely alone?
Most people think being highly intelligent is a superpower, and in some ways it is. But here's what nobody talks about: the silent struggles that come with it. The ones that happen behind closed doors, inside overthinking minds, in the middle of the night. Today we're pulling back the curtain on 5 real psychological struggles that highly intelligent people carry every single day.
Imagine trying to sleep, but your brain is running 100 conversations at once, replaying something you said 3 years ago, solving a problem nobody asked you to solve, planning 5 steps ahead of a situation that hasn't even happened yet. This is called hyperactive default mode network activity, and researchers have found it's far more intense in highly intelligent people. Your brain is wired to keep thinking, keep analyzing, keep connecting dots. The struggle, rest, becomes a luxury you can't easily afford, and exhaustion becomes your permanent companion, not from doing too much, but from thinking too mean. Here's the strange part. High intelligence often comes with sharp pattern recognition, not just in data or problems, but in people. You notice micro-expressions, you sense hidden motives, you hear what someone isn't saying. Sounds useful, right? But most people don't realize it's actually isolating. When you can see through the mask someone is wearing, genuine connection feels almost impossible to find. Psychologists call this heightened social perception, and while it protects you from being deceived, it also makes every shallow relationship feel like a performance you're tired of watching. This is where it gets really interesting. From a young age, intelligent people are labeled the smart one, the one with all the answers, and slowly that label becomes a prison. The pressure to always be right, to always have a solution, to never appear confused or lost. Psychologists link this to something called gifted child syndrome, where early praise for intelligence creates a deep fear of failure later in life. The cruel irony: the smarter you are, the more paralyzed you can become, because you understand better than anyone just how badly things can go wrong.
Picture this. You're at a party. Music is playing. People are laughing. Drinks are flowing. And you're standing there, feeling completely invisible. Not because people ignore you, but because the conversations feel hollow, surface level, empty. You crave depth, meaning, real connection, and it's nowhere in the room. Research consistently shows that highly intelligent individuals report higher rates of social loneliness, not from lack of people around them, but from lack of minds that match their frequency. Finding your people when you think differently from almost everyone else is one of the loneliest journeys a person can take. Most people move through life with comfortable certainty. Highly intelligent people don't get that luxury. They question their choices, their beliefs, their purpose, constantly. This relentless self-examination is psychologically linked to high metacognitive ability, the ability to think about your own thinking. It sounds like wisdom, and it is, but it's also exhausting. It can look like self-doubt, like indecision, like never feeling truly settled or satisfied. The smartest minds in history weren't just curious about the world. They were haunted by it. Here's the truth nobody prepares you for. Intelligence is not just a gift. It's a weight. And carrying it gracefully, without losing yourself, is perhaps the greatest challenge a brilliant mind can face. But knowing this, that's the first step toward carrying it better. So tell me, which of these struggles do you feel the most?